Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is...
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
Here in the show. Turtle Power.
I'm dizzy.
Yeah, you look like you should be dizzy. Hey, thanks to our patrons over at patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. You can be just like these fine folks right over here and get exclusive content as well as your name in every episode. And also shout out to our Patreon producer, Basilius of Stupidonia. Welcome. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Okay, so the reason we're running late, I have just out of nowhere,
not that badly,
this stupid song is just stuck in my head.
Now,
I cannot figure it out.
I will point this out. It's not Wonderwall by Oasis.
See, now that's all anybody's gonna be able to think.
Well, that's all stuck in my head when you was doing it.
Something like that. And like apparently you can hum into Google and like it'll do it. Or find your Google search widget, tap the mic icon and say, "What's this song?" or click the search a song button. So I mean, that's what I did, but it didn't do it.
You should just go ahead and hum it.
Okay. Here. This is what we'll do. All right.
It says do 10, 15 seconds.
Well, I don't know if I got 10 to 15 seconds.
Here we go.
All right. Okay, it says tap the mic.
Okay.
It's not gonna do it. God, I don't know.
Billy says he knows.
Is Billy in chat?
Yeah, he says, "Is it Wonderwall by Oasis?"
God damn it! Damn it, Billy. No, it's something like, "I'm so ashamed."
Of the gospel?
No, it's not. I'm fucking not ashamed of the gospel. It's not that shit. It's like I'm so ashamed. Right, it's something like that. I feel like there's
a lot of songs that have "I'm so ashamed" in it.
I mean, it would be a top 40 for sure.
Willie Nelson has a song called "I'm So Ashamed."
Another day. I'm so ashamed. Song.
Willie Nelson.
Should have been you. Ashamed by Jamestown Story. Nope. Oh man.
I hate when he gets on these tangents.
Dude, this could last forever.
This could last an hour.
I literally cannot move past this until.
Never can.
Let's see. I think it's a shame. Ah! I found it.
Okay. Thank God.
Everybody. Oh, sorry. Everybody, get ready.
Thank the Lord.
Any final guesses before? Because I've got it.
Chat, you got any guesses?
We'll give it a good solid 15 seconds.
Okay. Good job not slurping it.
Thanks. It's really good. You got a good coffee today. All right. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
You gotta be crapping me, Christina Aguilera.
I told you it was a top hit, and it's a woman. That's about all I knew.
You are beautiful.
So now I can't just play it because we'll get claimed. They'll shut it down. They'll shut down our stream, so I have to keep talking.
Yes.
So it doesn't get caught. And then
that video is really weird.
Here it comes. Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm still talking. Wait. There it is.
No, it's the next.
I know, but that's the tune. Okay.
Here it goes.
Insecure, right? The pain. Yeah, that's
there
it.
There we go.
That's
Proclaimed.
Yeah. What was the song that even made me think of that? Was it?
I have no
Queen.
Yeah, and then you went on this long tangent looking through your phone.
Yeah, because the guy that mixed
mixed
Queen's
with-
Bohemian Rhapsody with SpongeBob SquarePants
SquarePants.
was needed. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
All right,
That's
everybody.
blasphemy.
Thank you for helping me make it through this troublesome time.
Billy says the same thing happens to him.
Dude, it's the worst. It's like being in love with a serial killer. Like, that's what it feels like. Okay. And believe me, I know from experience. Let's go back to the sewers. Maybe. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah.
All right. I like how, so I brought YouTube back up so I could watch the chat, and I just made us full screen. So, like, I couldn't even see the chat.
Hey, yo, remember we went to the movies last weekend?
Oh.
AMC had pins of the Mutant Mayhem. God, I can't talk. But they all say it's turtle time, but it's all the colors of the turtles on their hearts.
It's turbo time!
And they all have shells. Yeah, they're all turtle shells. They're really cute. We got them all. And that's when Matt discovered the guy at the counter didn't like Michelangelo.
Yeah,
So
what kind of idiot says that Michelangelo is the worst turtle? Okay, I'm sorry. Of all the bad takes that could exist in the world, that's got to be the baddest. All right, there we go. Finally got fucking chat pulled up. All right, Maggie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Going back to the sewers, episode 8, the penultimate episode of Going Back to the Sewers.
Triple threat.
That's right.
Triple threat.
Because if you can't see what we got here, so we got, of course, Turtles Forever.
Which is wonderful.
Here, let's turn this off so they can. Okay, there we go. Well, no, it's still. There we go.
Oh my god.
All right, so we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2003, 2003, and then we got the Next Mutation Turtles, right?
Yeah.
Then we got the 1987 Turtles,
Yeah.
and the 2012 Turtles,
Yeah.
and Andros, the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
What do they all have in common?
I don't know.
You're about to fucking find out. All right, so tonight we will be discussing. We've dropped down to 1. I almost wonder if we're claimed. We might have been claimed. It's okay.
Sorry, everybody.
We might not be. Hang on. 1980. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Everybody just abandon us.
Wait, it says 3. I don't know.
So, the main thing we're going to be talking about is called Turtles Forever.
Yeah.
Okay. However, we are also going to be discussing Transdimensional Turtles from the 2012 series and the Power Rangers in Space episode Shell Shocked, featuring the Ninja Turtles.
The scariest
mutation.
MFers ever.
Venus was there.
Yeah.
My top 5 turtle. Right? Did I put Venus above
Yeah, you
Usagi?
put her. No.
It was Usagi was 4th. No, I think the joke was that Venus was above Leonardo, and then Usagi was also
God, you're
above
gonna
Leonardo.
make somebody mad.
I'm just saying, Leonardo's the worst turtle. All right, we have a poll going out over the weekend. Are those mine?
Yeah.
Sorry.
About grabbed your unopened one. Yeah. Look at Leo right here. Look at him. He looks like crap.
Look at how green they are. All right, they are like.
That's a
Look
lot
at
of green.
Venus. She's like glowing.
Yeah. She's translucent.
I had to make so we got a couple of polls going out over the weekend, okay? Because it's Turtles weekend, baby. Mutant Mayhem, more like Mayhem.
Yeah.
Turtles Mayhem, it's your fun.
Oh,
Buzzed. Yeah, you're fun. And so
Amazon package.
Hey. And so I had to make one of all the live action from the 90s. And like it's the original and them. And like the green difference is like astounding. Okay. It's like the difference between like eating broccoli and drinking Mountain Dew. Okay. Like it is just a contrast. All right. So we're going to jump into this. Our main one, of course, Turtles Forever. Original release date was November 21st, 2009. Written by Lloyd Goldfein,
Lloyd,
Matthew Dredick. There's no. It's just Drdek. Drick. And Rob David. Now, granted, did it copy and paste wrong? Maybe. But that's not on me. That's on Wikipedia. Previous work for Lloyd includes G.I. Joe Extreme.
What?
The 90s revamp of G.I. Joe.
But it didn't do too hot, did it?
He also wrote the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series and movie.
What?
Because, Maggie, lest we forget, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 was a 4Kids production.
What?
4Kids known
Yu-Gi-Oh!
for Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! 4Kids. That 4Kids.
I know what you mean.
I'm just saying that's why. That's why.
Hey, Yugi
wrote Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 episodes. Also wrote for the new revamp of Max Steel. Matthew Drudick wrote for Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course, the show and the movie. TMNT 2003. Max Steel.
Yeah.
And He-Man 2021. And Rob David wrote for PB and J Otter.
Hey!
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
I remember that show.
Wrote episodes of Viva Pinata.
Oh, yeah, that did become like a series.
TMNT.
Why are you licking me so much right now?
Max Steel and He-Man 2021. So they're all they're
best friends.
Good group of boys here.
Apparently, one of them is part of a band. You want to look at that band? They're Matt. Billy giving us some good insights.
Damn you, Billy. Maggie, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to tell what Heroes is. All right. There was a building that me and you used to go into.
Yeah.
On a regular basis.
Yeah.
There was a group that was a band.
Yeah.
During a week-long event of some kind.
Gotcha.
And they call themselves Heroes. But it's like Heroes. But it's Heroes. And let me just say, Maggie, they had 7 good hits. 7. I mean, you could dream of these 7 hits.
Okay.
You don't get what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
It's okay.
I'm tired.
Sorry, we'll talk about it off chat. I would pause, but we all know how that went yesterday. So I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, that's when anytime Billy brings up Heroes, that's
what it is. Okay.
Yeah, it was a Christian band at a church we used to go to, and it was as bad as it sounds. Nah, fuck them. They were all terrible. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the band sucked. Fuck them. I'm joking.
What have you done to him, Billy? Dang, man.
I was like, how much further can I push this?
I'm kind of worried about you right now.
I'm joking. I'm gonna cry.
You broke him.
Oh
Billy, you broke him.
Oh my God. It's so great. I'm just joking. I'm sure, I mean, they weren't good people, but we're having fun. Directed by...
Maybe they're burning somewhere.
Jesus, fuck. Oh my God. All right. Directed by Roy Burdine and LaLloyd. Also directed it. Roy directed 104 episodes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003.
Good God, has this really got you this tore up?
It really does, Maggie.
Jesus.
I wish you could see just the people that I'm seeing in my head, because like I want to say no, they're all good, but they weren't good people though. And so like I already said fuck them, but I'm trying to take that back, like reel it back in, but like I don't really want to. You know?
You've made your brother really happy.
Ultimate Spider-Man. He directed 24 episodes of Ultimate Spider-Man. Directed 14 episodes of The Adventures of Puss in Boots.
Yeah, that was on Netflix.
And directed 16 episodes of the 2019 series She-Ra and the Princess of Power.
Lots of He-Man and She-Ra family.
Gotta get that 4Kids money. Speaking of money. Here's the synopsis. I got nothing.
Dinero.
I don't know. I don't have a way to go to this. So, in this truly, well, the next word is turtle. Okay, the next word's turtle. So I thought I was saying it wrong. But no.
Turtly.
In this truly turtle-powered tale, the turtles from one dimension meet the turtles from another dimension when a teleporting mishap occurs. What the shell is going on? Together, the turtles must locate the Technodrome to fix this mess. Meanwhile, Shredder tracks down his counterpart, Shrell, who devises a master plan to travel
Sounds
back
like a
to
Pokemon.
the Prime Universe to get rid of the turtles once and for all. Yeah, it's your classic Potato X situation going on here. And as the worlds collide, the turtles come face to face with classic characters like Casey and April, and a slew of enemies, including Krang, Hun, the Foot Soldiers, the Purple Dragons, the Green Monkeys, the Blue Barracudas, the Silver...
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
and Bebop and Rocksteady. This is Turtles Forever. There you go. Maggie, how'd you like Turtles Forever?
I loved it. It was fun. I really like seeing
It
the
was
two
really good.
animation styles.
Yes. For the movie, just so everybody knows, the movie is mainly these in the center and the 80s Turtles. If you've not watched Turtles Forever, I definitely highly recommend it. We got it on iTunes, I think is where we got it. It's like $5. It might even be on sale right now for like $1. I don't even know. But it's kind of like, I guess, the series finale. Like, they made it as a standalone movie for the 2003 series. But I believe it works as like the series finale. And it's really awesome. Honestly, like we were watching this and I was thinking that I'm so glad we ended this series that we're doing on this movie. Because it's like the perfect way to wrap up, just all of the Turtles love, There's a scene in the movie where the Shredder in this universe, in the 2003 universe, is like an Utrum. Yeah. Like Krang.
Yeah.
But he's or I think he is anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, he looks different. He doesn't look like Krang. And so he's got this idea that he's going to destroy all the turtles across the multiverse. Because they were going to kill just these turtles, but then he saw the whole multiverse and realized, oh, there's turtles in every universe.
Yeah, and that he's got to go to the prom.
Yeah. And so he's like, I'm going to use their DNA that like is similar between the two groups from the different universes to kind of track down the Prime universe. And when he does that, he opens up like all these windows into all these other dimensions. And like they show the 90s movie. They show the Japanese sequel cartoon to the 80s one where they like I said Digivolve, but like they grow into like ripped, muscular, like jacked dudes, and then I mean, of course, they show like an Archie version. I mean, they just show a bunch. It's
wild.
All the and the 2007 TMNT movie also makes a cameo. So it's just really cool. Like it's a really cool scene. And then all of that is to get back to the Prime universe, which is the original comic book. Yeah. And so the whole thing is in black and white. And the turtles are like much more serious. Yeah. And it's just really cool. It's like a really I love shit like this anyway.
Yeah.
But like they nailed it.
Yes, they did.
Like these turtles, like the 80s versions, like felt like from that, even though they're a bit goofier than they were in the 80s cartoon. Like it's still, they captured what the how you remember it more than what it actually was. It
was it was really funny just to see how these turtles would listen to the 80s turtles and be like, is there something wrong with them? And then like Mikey at first, is it this one? Mikey was like super happy about them.
He's like, how can you not love these guys?
How can you not love these guys? They're hilarious.
Yeah.
And like how they walked out in broad daylight. They're like, no, you can't do that here.
We got to go save April. It's so good, man.
Eric, you're correct. When the multiverse is done right, the Turtleverse.
That's right. Absolutely.
That's right.
Also, the Magic universe.
Nobody knows about that.
Hey, one of these days, Maggie. One of these days, it's gonna happen. But Maggie, we also, upon watching this, we also followed it up with Transdimensional Turtles, which is essentially just this story done again, but worse.
But like with 3D.
Like, here's the thing.
So
okay,
weird.
Here's the thing. I do not want to come in here and just start shitting all over the 2012 Turtles series. Okay, that is not.
It's a beloved series.
That is not my intention. I will say this is probably the worst episode to start with, right? Because they're in space.
We had no clue.
And April has telekinesis, and the world's been destroyed by Triceratops aliens.
April and Casey are like teenagers, and they're on the spaceship with the David Tennant robot.
Yeah, David Tennant. And I forgot about that. And
what?
So they meet the 80s Turtles. They go back to the 80s universe, but they're in a 2D style. And then the 80s Turtles come into the 3D, the 2012 universe. Yeah. And they're in CG, which is cool. I mean, it does look cool.
It looks like a video game.
But then in order to stop everything, they have to go back again to the Prime universe.
Yeah.
And it's not as good. Honestly, it's like somebody, it's almost like, okay, Maggie, here's what it's like.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Tell us what
you
it's
remember
like.
how Gareth Edwards, the director of Godzilla.
Yes.
Okay. How when they were coming up with the design for the new Godzilla, right? Godzilla 2014, I think is when it came out. He was like, I want Godzilla. This is what I want Godzilla to look like. I want Godzilla to look like the real Godzilla. So if somebody saw this in 1950s Japan and tried to recreate it in a rubber suit, that's what Godzilla the movies were. Okay, so those came from this actual real Godzilla, right? And that's what Godzilla is in the 2016, 2014 movies.
Okay.
And so I feel like this is somebody ripped a bong and watched Turtles Forever one night and fell asleep, forgot that they watched it.
Yeah.
And was like, I have a great idea for an episode. What if we bring the 80s Turtles back, man? And then they wrote it, and it's basically the same story. They just didn't remember that they had seen that. That's what this feels like.
And also, isn't that the one where
the same voice actor?
Yeah. Donnie is the
Rob Paulson.
Yeah. And then Raphael's Rob Paulson.
Yeah. He's like, what's wrong with his voice?
There's nothing wrong with my voice. What's wrong with your voice?
Here's what's funny, Maggie. Rob Paulson, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was also in the Turtles Forever movie, right?
Yeah.
Because we heard him in that.
Yeah, he was in it.
Because he's not the original turtle actor for that character.
Yeah.
So it's just funny that he was in Turtles Forever, and then they brought him back to reprise his role.
That's funny.
As the 80s one, even though he wasn't actually the one from the 80s. You know what I mean? I mean, granted,
it's just so weird
he was
just
already
to
there.
hear,
So. Yakko
coming out of Raph's mouth.
Dude, his son, Ash Paulson, runs a really good video game channel. I mean, he's not the only one, but it's those guys that left Game Explain, the Good Vibes Gaming.
Wow.
Yeah, that's his son.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he did a podcast one time with his dad.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really cool.
He was at that con about 2 hours away from us.
Oh, yeah.
He was there.
That's cool. His name was Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson. That's a Fight Club reference. Are you okay?
You're not supposed to talk about Fight Club.
Oh, shit. But then we also watched... Well, I guess before we get there, Mate, how'd you feel about the Turtles, Transdimensional Turtles?
At first I was kind of excited.
Yeah.
Because I heard David Tennant's voice and I was like, oh, heck yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, why are they in space?
Yeah.
And why is Casey and April there with them? And why does April have powers? Where's Splinter? Splinter's dead.
The Earth is destroyed.
The Earth is destroyed by dinosaurs.
Right. Which is how ironic.
Yeah, very. I don't know. There's just so many things going on, and then
But I
also
feel like
Iago showed up. So I mean,
My name's Krang!
no, that was Krang's cousin.
Gilbert Godfrey! Well, I thought his name... No, he was also Krang.
Yeah, he
right?
was in that one. Yeah, I'm getting
because
Turtles Forever.
So they said...
messed up.
I did like the fact that both Krangs came from the same Dimension X. That like Dimension X is the same in both, in both series. Yeah. Like I thought that was cool. But that's it. That's the whole thing. I will say any things we didn't like about it, I feel like is more on us for skipping to season 5 and just watching a random episode,
Whoopsies.
Like I definitely liked the design of the turtles and like the voice actors and stuff. It just, again, watching it immediately after Turtles Forever was just probably a bad idea.
Anytime I saw a kid at school with those turtles on a shirt, I was like, it's Minecraft, isn't it? Which actually they do have turtles in Minecraft.
Yeah, I actually like that. And then after that, I bought, so we could watch the episode, I bought the entire season of Power Rangers in Space on iTunes.
Better to do so.
It was going to be like $3 to buy the episode or like $9 to buy the whole series. And I mean, I was going to buy it anyway. Like, I'm going to buy it anyway.
Yeah,
so.
Like, I remember I had to go to the bathroom while he was trying to figure out. I said, if you got to buy the episode, buy the episode. And I remember shutting the door and I was like, he's going to wind up buying the whole season.
The whole series, baby. That's right.
Did.
I mean, I should have bought it a long time ago, honestly. Power Rangers in Space is the best season of Power Rangers. Period. It's not a question. Period. Let us know in chat if you think it's not. But, what, you got something more?
Eric in chat. You guys should definitely watch the first season. It's great. Second season is meh. And they also have an episode that kind of reminds me of The Last Ronin set in the future.
Ooh.
And must watch. All right.
We should watch it, honestly. I've heard it's... I mean, obviously...
I know it's very
Eric's
beloved by the fans.
By the TMNT
Yes.
Fs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans.
The turtley fans.
The turtles.
Turtley
Stop.
fans.
So then we watched Power Rangers in Space. Episode 4, Shell Shocked. All right, knock knock. You about to get shell shocked. And I gotta say, haven't watched this episode in a while. I was never a fan of the next mutation.
Me neither.
Ever.
It scared me.
It was not good.
Mm-mm.
It was not good. We've talked a little bit about this when we were doing the earlier movies, especially Turtles 3.
Yeah.
This kind of came out of it. And honestly, it's just not good.
No.
Like, it was interesting that they decided...
talk like this.
Yeah. And it was interesting that they decided that for, obviously they did this episode to try and create excitement for Saban's Turtles show, right? They did the same thing for Master Rider back in season 3 of Power Rangers. They had a three episode miniseries where Master Rider shows up, and like, it got me excited to watch Master Rider. Hell, I still like Master Rider because of that. I actually hated his series, but I really like those episodes.
Yeah.
I would love for Master Rider to become like a piece of whatever future Power Rangers universe. Like for him to be a recurring character, I think that'd be really cool. But I'm sure the licensing and stuff with Kamen Rider is just a totally different thing. Anyway, none of that matters. So to build awareness for Next Mutation, to build excitement, the fact that they chose to make them the bad guys, it's just an interesting choice.
Let's just make our guest stars, the bad guys.
I mean, like, they make them not likable.
No.
Like, it's not even like they're fun evil. They're just not. They suck.
Nice. Like, just they're not nice to look at.
Yeah.
We saw so many flaws with their costumes.
Oh, yeah. There's one part where I think it was Venus is fighting. And
it shows her back.
And you can see the space between the shell and the costume. But, like, you see where the shell is, like, strapped on to the person. And so it just looks like her shell's just rotting off of her. It's really messed
and also
up and scary.
The costume on the person's body also looked like wrinkly because I caught it on another turtle later after he showed it to me. I was like, oh god,
yeah, it was not good.
I think that was worse than me catching that dude's mouth in the first Turtles movie. Like, I saw a human being's mouth inside of one of the turtles.
Teeth on teeth.
And then seeing this, I think this was worse.
Yeah, no, it was. It was way worse. Like, this made Turtles 3 look like Turtles 2. All right, that's what this did. All right, the quality of the costumes. That being said, I still love this episode. All right, it's Power Rangers. Now, I don't understand how neither Power Rangers nor Turtles knew that each other were not real. Like the Power Rangers literally say, "Oh, they're cartoon characters, or not comic, they're comic book characters." So in this world, we're supposed to believe that in Angel Grove, that Jason, Tommy, Kimberly, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously none of those are in space, but they could go into the comic shop and buy a Turtles comic book, and yet at the same time, those turtles are also fighting the Foot in New York City.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that also means that the turtles, because they think Power Rangers aren't real either, so I'm assuming that they're watching the Power Rangers show,
I guess.
and like, see, and like,
It's weird.
how would you not know that they're real? Like, it's one thing to like, it's one thing to be like, oh, like maybe they're like a myth, like Bigfoot or something, right? But like, Power Rangers are like fighting giant monsters and like they're all over the news. Like, they have dinosaurs, and like, remember when like Master Vile like stopped the Earth from spinning and everyone de-aged? Like, that affected the whole world, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that they would think that the Power Rangers aren't real. I mean, look, I know I'm tearing apart a throwaway episode of Power Rangers in space, right? But it's just, God damn it. Like, why couldn't they just get someone that gave just a hint of a shit about it, you know? God.
Saban says he gave a crap about it, but apparently not.
Haim Saban.
Yeah.
Now, I will say,
he just bought it for the money.
I will say, I did appreciate that they were like, you know what we are going to do? We're going to fuck all this up. But at the end of this, we're going to let them ride the space surfboards, space boards. That's pretty great. I liked that. I appreciated that. As like a Turtles fan.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm watching, I'm like, how can they breathe out in outer space?
We don't listen, Maggie. There's two things you need to not ever ask about Power Rangers in space. Okay, one, how do they survive in space without oxygen?
Helmets.
Okay, don't worry about that.
I'm not worried about that.
I'm just saying, don't worry about that.
I'm not worried about the
Two,
Rangers.
why is there atmosphere on the moon? You just don't ask it. All right?
I wouldn't ask that. I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you,
freaking turtles out in space?
Maggie. It's the next mutation. All right, maybe the next mutation was growing a pair of space lungs. All right, you don't know. I don't know. Deca don't know. Alpha 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever the hell they did with Alpha.
Who knows?
It's Alpha 6 still, but I don't know. Anyway, so I definitely recommend it. After I bought the season for $10, we also looked on YouTube and it's there for free. So feel free to just search it. I didn't look up Turtles Forever. I would argue that it's probably able to be watched in some extent.
Yeah.
But Turtles Forever is definitely worth just buying, like for $10 or whatever. I mean, it's definitely worth the watch for sure.
Sorry.
So now that we've kind of caught everybody up on all that, let's dig into Turtles Forever with welcoming all those that joined us this week.
Welcome to the party, pal.
What you got, Maggie?
Eric in chat. He said, "We are Bales, a group of turtles, right? LOL. No, Matt, not Bane turtles." And Eric also said, "Hey, you know who else surfed Rat Trap in the
Oh my God, that's true. Where's the green film? Hey, Dino Butt. Fuck you. Why I oughta?
You vermin.
Hey, ain't you supposed to be dead or something? What is this, like a dork convention?
Hey, Yuki.
Hey, go Mets! Hey,
Go Mets.
Go Mets! Yug! We have to have.
We are
just terrible.
exhausted. We are
so
exhausted.
tired.
This has been a very long week.
Like, you remember at the beginning of this episode when we spent 5 minutes talking about the fictional band Heroes?
No, I mostly remember you trying to figure out that frickin' song at the beginning.
Christina Aguilera's beautiful. I'm so glad it was just one of the worst possible songs it could have been. Like, it's not a bad song. It's just of all the songs to try to figure out. Anyway, we welcome to the party this week.
Album.
Team Turtles welcomed 1987's April, 1987's Michelangelo, what?
I forgot that they said Turtles Forever. The 80s Turtles said, yeah, we have to rescue April once a day.
And then they went and got all the trash to stop the Technodrome. It's really good. 1987, Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, of course. 1987, Splinter.
Yeah.
2003, April. 2003's Turtles. 2003, Splinter. And 2003, Casey Jones. And I can definitely see how some people were thinking the TMNT movie very similar to the style of Casey and April in this.
Yeah.
Very similar for sure. We also welcome the Mirage TMNT. That would be the original, the Turtles Prom, one might say.
Optimus.
Cowabunga and roll out. One shall stand, one shall fall. That's actually like the best Optimus Prime. That's the best Optimus Prime I think I've ever done. We did an entire series where we revisited Beast Wars, and that was the best Prime impression I ever did in the Turtles series.
Hey, we got somebody in chat.
Yo.
Leon, #red, says, I've never watched Ninja Turtles.
Whoa, for real?
And follows up with this. Now I must.
I mean, now when you say you've never watched, Leon, let me ask you. Okay,
all right, specifics.
Are you saying you never watched any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or are we talking about one of the specific like series named Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Let us know. I would love to get more details because we'll tell you where you should start. You should start with Out of the Shadows. No, don't start there. I mean, it's great. It's probably my favorite one, but it's definitely not the one to start with. And then we also welcomed this week for us the 2012 Turtles and the Next Mutation Ninja Turtles. Here's the thing, Maggie. The Next Mutation, they're not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they're just
Ninja Turtles.
They're not teenagers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they might be, but they didn't call it that. So there you go. Team Shredder, we welcome 1987's Bebop, Rocksteady, Shredder, Foot Soldiers, and I'm Greg. We also welcomed. Now here's the thing, Maggie. They didn't name any of these in the show, okay?
Oh God,
but
be with us.
Leprechaunus, Living Bowling Balls, Mutant Bananas,
okay,
Mutant Pizza, Scrag.
That's the food that they were. Oh my God, that's so creepy.
Scrag. Cyberfoot when they upgraded.
I was like, Scrag sounds like a
Scrag,
but it sounds like a construction thing. No, it's Skag. I'm thinking like Scab. Yeah. You ever picked a scab, Maggie? I have many a time, and I've told multiple children not to do that.
Dude, so this one time, I had this gnarly scab on my elbow. Okay. I was like, let's say 9. I was 9. Is this
going to make me puke?
No, I mean, I'll try to not make you puke. But like, it was big. Okay. I'm talking like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big. Yeah.
Okay. It's about the size of like a John F. Kennedy $50.
That's all you had to say was a $50. God.
So
I love how specific. Not the Susan B. Anthony one.
So like I'd fell on my bike or something. I don't know what I did. All right. And so it had scabbed over, and it was gray in parts. It was also like purple, and there was like tiny hairs growing out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
that's normal.
So then I was like, And I was like, I guess it's probably time for it to come off. Picked it off, pouring blood. Just started, my elbow like almost bled to death. How much blood was coming out of my elbow. Okay. And then what I do, put whatever on it. And then like a week later, same exact scab. Same exact scab.
It's just the way your skin was healing.
God, I felt like a fucking rhinoceros. All right, like just the you know, just the roughness of that scab, and it stuck with me all these years. Here I am, 36, still thinking about the scab when I was 9. Can't even tell you who my best friend was when I was 9. It can't be done. Can't tell you any of the hit singles from the band Heroes. But I can tell you about this goddamn scab.
I could tell you about what happened to my right knee when I was in kindergarten on Water Day. But I can wait.
Speaking of scabs.
Yeah.
Did you see that Stephen Amell?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? And then okay. After okay, if you're not caught up, Stephen Amell is like, I support my what is it called?
SGS,
my guild,
SAG,
but it's the union. I support my union.
Yeah.
However, I don't support striking. Striking's like it's derivative or something. I forget exactly what he said. He said something stupid, right? And then everybody's like, hey, fuck you, dude. And he's like, what? I'm just saying, like, it's when everybody
and like he
doesn't want to strike, you know, like it's hard. And like, I support them. I support my union. The strike's hard. And then they're like, no, fuck you. And so then today he goes on TMZ and like gives more detail about it and has the nerve, Maggie, to say, I wish these comments had been kept private.
What, his comments?
Yes. Now remember, he said these from the stage at a Comic-Con. Okay. Like, I think it was like Vancouver, but still, like, he was there, and like, what was he promoting? He's not supposed to be promoting anything, but he was promoting his second season of the show. Anyway. Gosh.
Eric says your best amigo was Scabby the Scab.
I miss that scab.
Leon, we got to answer in chat. Leon, #red. I haven't watched any of the Ninja Turtles.
Okay. Eric, chime in if you have an opinion on this. Maggie, for someone who's never watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where would you say would be the best point to start?
I mean, it depends on how you start things, I think.
I mean, like, here's the thing. If you
start with the 80s ones.
If you're trying to sell somebody on Turtles, I feel like here's the thing. I don't think you necessarily have to start with the origin movie. Okay. Here's their origin. They're turtles. They fall in ooze or somehow get exposed to it. And now they are Ninja Turtles.
And the rat teaches them karate.
Pretty much the whole thing. That's all you really need to know. I would say either Secret of the Ooze, but just know it's 90s. Like, know that it's going to be... You're watching it for the fun of it being the 90s.
Yes.
Like, that would be why you would watch it.
It's the best.
Yeah, like, it's the camp factor. It's the fact that Vanilla Ice is in it, right? Like,
and we get one of the best songs.
You gotta watch it for like the fun of it, almost like how you would watch Room, right? Like,
I wouldn't call that fun. I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, like it's a part of like you're enjoying it not because it's like a very well done movie. You're enjoying it because of its place in time and space, right?
Better yet, Leon, I got one for you. Just go out this weekend and watch the new.
Hot damn, Maggie, that is a great answer. That is a great answer.
I think because
great answer.
Because that's going to be the newest reiteration of it. Yeah. And it's very different.
And it's currently at like 96 on Rotten Tomatoes.
And it's supposed to be like one of the best. One of the quotes was one of the best comedy movies of the year.
Yeah. Well, I've even heard people saying it's a better animated movie than Spider-Man. Yeah, and I'm like, that's bold.
That's a bold statement. Hot take.
So yeah, I would agree. I think that's probably the way to start. Would be with them.
I think because like we get into this thing where like kind of after the 90s versions and stuff, we get and not so much the cartoon versions, but we don't get really teenagers anymore.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
get young adult turtles.
Yeah. They don't really play into the teenage factor of the whole thing. It's more the ninja and they're silly, but they're not, they don't feel like teenagers.
And the new movie that's coming out, or has already came out.
Yeah, it came out today.
It came out today.
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 Technically today, but there was early shows yesterday.
They're actual teenagers.
Yeah.
Watch a few of the trailers, man. I think.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't watched the trailer, watch the trailer.
So ready for it.
Yeah, we're going this weekend. I can't freaking wait. On Team Shredder, of course, Cyberfoot. Then Toka and Razor showed up.
Yeah.
It actually was Toka and Razor.
It was Toka and
now,
Razor.
of course, it is the 2003's version of them, so it's not the same origin as Secret of Those.
Mama.
Babies.
Mama. Mama. Donut.
God, oh my God, this is about to make me barf in my ears. Anybody else in chat feel the same
We
way?
also had Karai, the Purple Dragons, the Silver Monkeys, the... Wait, have I already read these?
Yes, you have.
No, wait, no. That was
As a
earlier.
joke.
That was earlier in the synopsis. It was earlier when I said all that stuff. Utom Shredder, Mirage Shredder, 2012 Krang also appeared, and Team Shredder. I guess you would. No, it wasn't really Team Shredder, but we'll say in others we had 1987 Irma.
Yeah.
Also, the human versions of Bebop and Rocksteady make a cameo.
Yeah.
Because they're just the character models. They're not like it doesn't really make sense.
The boss is gonna be mad at us.
Oh no. We got 2003's Officer Frank, 2003's Officer Sarge, and the Power Rangers in Space. We welcome the Power Rangers in Space, and Astronema, and Elgar. Oh, and I mean, would you say Deca and Alpha?
Yeah,
Alpha is a character. Deca is, I mean, I guess. Deca's not really. Yeah. I mean, she does kind of have a personality, kind of, but anyway.
Eric has some recommendations for Leon #Red in chat. He says, for a more mature audience, the 2003 cartoon, then the 1990s live action movie for a good story brand practical effects, then maybe the 2013 for a good fun time.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good advice.
I'm also a big fan of the Michael Bay ones, but that's mainly Out of the Shadows. Just Out of the Shadows, actually.
Yeah,
but
we had a good time watching that one.
Yeah, but I do feel like that's probably because of the nostalgia factor. Like, I don't think it's a good movie on its own.
Yeah.
But because they kind of recaptured the 80s cartoon. But yeah, no, that's definitely, if you're looking for like a whole story, like Eric's definitely got you covered there for sure.
Yeah.
How do we feel about all the characters, Maggie? How did it feel seeing the 80s characters come back?
I really like the interactions that they have with either turtles.
Yeah.
I was watching. I just really liked Rob Paulson talking to himself.
Yeah, that was really good.
Because I told him, I said, I wonder if they'll do the joke. Do you sound weird?
Why does he sound so weird?
Why do you all sound the same? Like, that's what I was thinking.
I love that he wasn't playing the same turtle.
Oh.
So it was like even more like you really had to understand what was going on.
And I love the fact that Donnie just got so mad at Raph for the 80s Raph for that. I just love that.
I love the Raphael in 2003.
Yeah.
That he hated the turtles so much, like the 80s ones. He's like, I hate these guys. They're so annoying to him. But then when they went to the Prime universe, the four original turtles felt that way about
Raph.
They were like, you
Raph's
sell
like,
out.
You are so cool.
That was so great. I loved that.
Leon #Res says, I'm going to bed now. Bye. I will definitely watch the movie. All right.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Leon.
Thanks.
Have
a good rest.
There you go. Boom. That's it. That's all I have.
Turtly awesome.
That should have been the name of the series. God Damn it, Maggie. All
Shut
right,
up.
Let's get into upgrades. Maybe. I love that this is just not working. The Technodrome gets an upgrade. How do we feel about the Technodrome upgrade?
I'm trying to think.
Remember, it was like floating and it was like split in half in the
so weird.
Turtles Forever.
Yeah, it was so wild.
It was very different. It was very different. Like it was fun.
And then like at the end, you said, are they just going to take that back to the 80s?
Yeah, like the same design and everything.
Yeah.
But
I was like, I wanted to say, well, knowing Shredder, he'll probably just junk it and build another one that looked the same.
And I also liked the foot, how they got upgrades.
Yeah.
I actually really liked
Those
that
were
they
wild.
Yeah. Like seeing the 2003's Shredder take the 80s Shredder stuff and actually turn it into more menacing versions, I thought was actually really cool.
Yeah, apparently
it was really
he
good.
Must have been awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like bad.
He's a badass Utrom, Maggie. Let's see here.
Utrom.
Well, there's an R.
Oh, Utrom.
Utrom.
I thought earlier you didn't say it with an R.
I did. I messed it up the first time. Maggie, thanks for calling it out.
I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure I heard right.
Let's remember I love you. You know who else I love? All those that we lost this week.
We're all gonna die.
All right, Maggie. Here's who we lost. The Shredder from Prom Universe. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
You remember? You're like somersaults onto the building.
He
and
shows up
immediately.
Throw him
and he
off.
does.
Yeah.
So I have this listed later, so forgive me if I say it later, but that is apparently a reference to the original comic because the Shredder died in issue 1 of the original comic. Yeah.
I've learned something new today. That's wild.
Oh, Eric said they are silent. So it's Utom. Unless he's being funny. And he might be. Eric's a wily one. You gotta watch out for Eric. Anyway, I was trying to think because I said Wily and I immediately went to Mega Man.
Oh,
and
I was thinking of Wile E. Coyote.
I was thinking of Mega Man Wily Wars, and then Ash Paulson is a huge Mega Man fan. So just all this information is just swirling in my head. I was like, I can't force anything to happen. So yeah, the Prime Shredder died. So now let's talk about some traders, dog. Trader Joe's. Call me. Karai again turned on the Shredder. Apparently,
once again,
the audience was a bit not happy about Karai in this.
Yeah.
Because I guess before this movie, in the 2003 series, she had grown as a person, right? And wouldn't have been there for the Shredder, but because she just was immediately there for him when he came back, they were like, well, what the hell happened to all the character growth from the past season or whatever?
Yeah.
And then obviously she turns again, but it's almost like they just neglected all of that.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, her turning back on the Shredder.
I mean,
cool.
that makes more sense for why she turned on him.
Yeah, but I mean, just her. It's not necessarily her turning again. It's more that she was there.
Yeah.
For him, with the fixing the Foot Clan and all that stuff, and almost had to relearn that Shredder sucks. So. But I did like the fact that they were like, no, we're not going to let you destroy the entire universe, right? Because if you destroy all of us, it's going to be bad. We could all die. It's almost... here's the thing, Maggie. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I'm a sucker for stories like this, okay?
I know.
You've got Turtles Forever. You've got the Spider-Man series finale, where they all have to... Spider-Man's from different Spider-Verses coming together, Mm-hmm. They did Spider-Verse 20 years before Spider-Verse did. I mean, Shattered Grid, obviously, is another good one. But, I love when, they just have all these characters, different variations of the same characters working together. Especially when it's, references from actual things that did exist, And so, with Karai turning on them, and then, like seeing I'm trying to remember how they fought. Like what was it? Was there like a giant robot? Or was it just was it Krang's body? Like Big Krang? Yeah, Big Krang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krang in his suit got really big.
Yes.
And fought Shredder's big, like the
Yeah.
Utrom Shredder. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like then immediately got
Yeah.
dead or whatever.
Yeah.
I forget how it happened, but
I can't remember.
I love the fact that they brought Krang's like weird half naked guy back. Like, that's my favorite thing. I love that. Like it's so freaking weird.
I kept on waiting for Brad Garrison's voice to come out at some point.
Hey Raymond.
Hey Raymond, I'm your brother Raymond.
It's so weird.
The fact that those two are like best friends blows my mind.
It's great, man. Now let's get into everybody's favorite segment of the episode. Pizza time.
Pizza time.
God, I love it. Oh! Bump, 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 bump. Jump on it. All right, so here are the pizzas that were featured this week. Maggie, would we try them?
Oh God!
All right, so there were 4 large pizzas that the 1987 Turtles ordered.
Oh, God,
Okay,
I remember these.
now they read off 4 toppings. I don't know if it's 4 large pizzas with all 4 toppings.
I thought
or
it was
if
with all 4.
I took it as each pizza is an individual
Okay.
topping. So we'll go over each one individually, but then we will ask if we would eat one with all of it. Okay. So 4 large pizzas. First one, sauerkraut.
No.
What is sauerkraut?
It is pickled cabbage.
Oh, fuck. Why? Like, not even why would the Turtles order it? Why does that even exist in, like, the real universe? Like, in our world? Why is sauerkraut a thing? This sounds terrible.
It's a German thing. It's been around forever.
Well, okay. That's
My
fair.
dad made a bunch back in the fall.
Blah.
Yeah, back in
Is
the
it
fall.
like slaw?
No,
slaw?
it's,
Is slaw, like, that just sounds like a fake word. You know what I mean? Like, slaw just sounds like I feel like if I went to, like, a state either on the west or up north and said, yeah, can I get a side of slaw? They'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's
because it's like a southern thing.
no,
you know?
no,
That's what it feels like.
well, there's different variations of
I'm saying
coleslaw.
that's what it feels
Just
like.
like goulash.
Coleslaw.
Yeah, it's coleslaw.
Is it Cole's Law?
No, coleslaw. Anyways,
So no sauerkraut.
no sauerkraut. I hate how that stuff smells.
Tuna fish. Tuna fish pizza.
No, that'd be very salty.
It'd be very similar to anchovies, I would imagine. Except, I mean, obviously, it's a different like texture and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely I'm a no on that one. Pretzels.
I'd try it.
I mean, we have kind of already had it.
Yeah.
We have the pretzel
Pretzel
crust
crust.
from Little Caesars. We had 2 different varieties. So we like the pretzel crust with real sauce.
Yeah.
But they do make the pretzel crust with the cheese sauce, like
Yeah.
what you would get at like a pretzel store. No, that's not great. That's
It's
no
too
DOS.
much.
But there are some large chunks of salt on it,
Oh,
which
I
is
love
good.
that
But
part.
it gets everywhere.
I
It
love
gets
that
everywhere.
part.
But it was good. What about jelly beans?
No.
Now, hang on there, little lady. What if, okay, let's think this through. What if it's like a dessert pizza? Not like a cheese.
You know, in that universe is not going to be a dessert
I'm
pizza.
just saying, like, no cheese. Maybe we got some, like, some compote. Is that what it's called? like jelly? What?
I just love how you're trying to be all fancy about
Is that
trying
what
to
it's
coax
called?
me into eating it.
Is that what it's called? Is it compote?
I think.
Right?
I mean, I'm not.
It's like apple
chef.
butter or jelly, like, but it's like it's a bit more fruit chunk. You know, I don't know why I keep doing this to describe it.
Fruit chunk.
Like a wild berry compote. Goddamn, I'm looking it up.
I think compote is like a jelly, but also like
Compote.
a syrup.
Fruit preserved or cooked in syrup. Booyashaka. That's a Turtles reference for you.
I know.
So like, you have like some blueberry compote, right? Some graham cracker crumblies. And,
I would try it, but
and like
I know
couple of little jelly beans. Maybe the Starburst fave reds.
I just said I would try it if it's like that, but I know good and well the 80s.
Nasty.
The 80s Turtles don't do that.
Yeah, it's definitely cheese sauce and jelly beans.
Yes. And no, I would not eat all those toppings together.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I would definitely
barf.
I would try the pretzels. I would give jelly beans a shot for sure if it was a fruit pizza. If it was a normal pizza, I mean, if I was getting like, if it was like, oh my God, try this pizza, like, yeah, I'd probably try it. Tuna fish, I'm in kind of the same boat. Like if somebody's like, hey, I know this sounds weird, but I swear to God, this is delicious, I would take a bite. Like I would at least take a bite. I would not take a bite of the sauerkraut.
Those conversations reminded me of a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives situation. No, this has always been burning my brain because I haven't seen Guy.
It's time for diners, drive-ins, and dives.
I've never seen Guy Fieri not like something.
Yeah.
And he goes to this like little, it wasn't a drive-in or anything, but
A dive.
kinda.
Diner.
Diner. There we go. Sorry. It was one of the D's. I couldn't remember. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Anyways, they go. So they keep on like before each commercial break, and he's like, later I'll try a hamburger with peanut butter on it. Okay. So
Yeah, with peanut butter.
with peanut butter.
Okay.
So all the locals there
Yeah.
are like, you've got to try the hamburger with the peanut butter. It's so good. Like all the locals
Yeah.
love it. And he's like, I don't know about this, man. I like my peanut butter
Yeah.
separate.
It doesn't sound good.
No. He takes a bite of it and he
Does he spit it out or does
I
he
think
actually?
he tried to chew it,
Yeah.
and he swallowed it, and he's like, this is not for me.
Yeah. That's so weird.
And also he doesn't like runny eggs. I have seen him not
I was going to say something really nasty, but I won't.
touch runny eggs. He doesn't like it.
That's weird. Like
That just, it reminded me of that. I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Peanut butter on a burger. Like, did it have like other stuff like cheese and
Yeah,
stuff?
I'm pretty certain it had cheese and
Like, was it fully loaded? Like with lettuce, tomato, and all that?
I think so. I have to look it up.
Jesus. Yeah. Can you imagine onions?
And cheese with
I mean, I've heard of like, what is it? Like you put cheese on a
Apple
slice of
pie.
cheese on apple pie. Yeah.
all that I can understand, but like all
Yeah.
that jazz hamburger.
Like, I mean, listen, here's the deal. I've had a donut burger
well, you like that.
where the glazed donut was the bun. All right.
That thing was ridiculous.
It
looking.
was.
It was so
And it was
crazy.
fine. It was fine. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. Now, the thing I liked a lot more than that, though, was the grilled cheese hamburger, where you take 2 grilled cheese sandwiches as the buns. All right. Now, that shit
No.
cooked. All right, let me tell you.
Can't you tell he likes the really
some-
weird stuff?
Put
He
some
loves-
donkey sauce
speak-
on it.
Speaking of Guy Fieri, anytime. Well, we've been to Vegas 2 times because of his work.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, but Guy Fieri's restaurant's
Yes.
like across from the hotel where we stayed
Oh,
at,
my God.
and he's like, they have macaroni and cheese on a hamburger.
It's so good. Oh, my God. It's so good, guys. A mac and cheese hamburger.
Eric, you pose a good point. Wouldn't
What?
the grease of the burger melt the peanut butter?
Oh, my God.
It only makes me gag.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, you do it with just bun and meat. I'd give it a shot. Like I would take a bite. I wouldn't buy it,
No.
but like if somebody
take a
was
bite.
like,
Here.
here's a free sample of this burger, or like I'm at somebody's party and they're like, here, try this. I swear to God, it's the best thing ever. I would take a bite of it. But like if it has anything else on it, I would maybe still try. I wouldn't want to. Like if given the choice, I would tell them not to do this. But I would maybe still try it if it had cheese. Like I'd maybe still take a bite of it. But like you start putting like not even because I don't like lettuce and tomato, but I mean start putting all that on there. Like God help us if they put like mayonnaise and ketchup. Like
I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up later.
it's bizarre.
I'm gonna look it up. How bizarre.
You are
How
bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Ooh, baby. All right, let's get into our
me crazy.
favorite quotes.
Well, that's just prime.
Look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
Every time I look around.
It's in my face, right?
It's in my place.
In my place.
In my face. I don't know. Raphael. Ah, jeez, it's like having 5 Mikeys now.
And Mikey's sick of it by the end of it.
It was so.
He's like, okay, you guys go home
Dude,
now.
remember he's like, can't you guys be serious for a moment? That was so great. All right, let's get into Turtles references. Part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it
You
yet.
become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
I gotta say, might be one of my favorite episodes that we've done. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like we're really
It's been fun.
jiving tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, check this out. This is our
Look at
Turtles van, our new Turtles van.
Look at this baby.
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Look at that. We actually opened this up for our Patreon exclusive series, Matt plus Maggie. We did an unboxing for the van, and we got like 8 Turtles figures in here and a bunch of stuff. So definitely, if you want to check that out,
Look at
patreon.com/hopefully awesome. You can get your name on every video as well as watch the exclusive series, Matt plus Maggie. So, Turtles references, part of a bigger universe. Just don't know yet. Excuse me for 1 second.
Matt had a burp.
Yes, I did. In the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 series from the 1980s, the Turtles often broke the fourth wall.
Yeah, they looked into the camera a lot. And like,
Well, that's what I'm getting at. This wasn't the case, however, with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 series.
Yeah.
This is made reference to in this movie as the 1980s Turtles break the fourth wall several times until finally Hun gets fed up and begins to violently shake the 1980s Raphael while asking, why do you keep doing
looking-"
that?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to? There's no one there.
I love that.
That was really great. That
I
was
loved
great.
it.
When the Turtles first arrive in the 1987 dimension, all the background characters were taken directly from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987's cartoon's first episode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's all from the first episode,
Wow.
which is called Turtle Tracks. Among them including Bebop and Rocksteady before they were turned into mutants, and April's friend, Irma. Several stores and buildings from the series, such as Channel 6, Ninja Pizza, and Ninja Dentist, are also visible.
Nice.
Now, speaking of scabs, due to 4Kids Entertainment being a non-union corporation,
Yeah.
none of the voice actors from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 cartoon show were able to reprise their roles in the film because they're non-union. Yeah, kind of like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the original series.
Didn't
they
that
went
happen in the first Michael Bay Turtles movie? Like,
what? Union?
yeah, like everybody that was part of the union had to leave at a certain time, and all the other guys.
Yeah, it wasn't anything to do with the union
Oh.
per se. It was because the guys playing the Turtles on set were considered, I think, voice actors,
Yeah.
not actual
Even
actors.
though they had
even though they were there.
on.
Yeah. And so because of that, the union regulations for the crew stipulated that that they could only work us so long before they had to start getting double pay.
Yeah.
And so they would let them leave, but like the Turtles would end up being like the last ones to leave because
It was
they didn't have it baked into where they'd have to get paid more.
So
And I think didn't they say that one time they were left there?
yeah,
Like
they were left there.
like everybody just
They were left
forgot.
there. Yeah.
God, that's awful.
Pay people.
I know, right? It's not that
Give them
hard.
health insurance for God's sakes. Come on.
The original music from the 1987 series also couldn't be used due to Lionsgate owning the rights to the Fred Wolf Cartoon Music Library, and 4Kids would have had to pay a licensing fee to use it. An in-house composer was used to create a music score reminiscent of the 1987 series soundtrack. Kind of like the same reason why Bebop and Rocksteady weren't in Turtles 2.
Yeah.
so they made Toka and Razor.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then, you get to
You get
Out of
here.
the Shadows.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck it, we're doing whatever. Like we'll actually pay the money to use the characters we want. Why the hell? Like, why is this even a question?
Yeah.
You know? I swear. Let's see here. Mirage is Leonardo's dialogue. So Leonardo Prime. An inner monologue features several lines borrowed directly from the very first issue of Eastman and Laird's 1984 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, including, I cut 2 on the way down. Donatello takes out a third with his staff.
Yeah.
Shredder, we are here. Shredder, face us. Shredder, do you fear us? The Shredder has been shredded. Yeah! And we are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We strike hard and fade away into the night. Ninja. The Fly that was accidentally mutated before the 2003 Turtles rescue their 1988 counterparts was possibly a nod to the 1987 Baxter Stockman. So remember that one fly that gets in the ooze and it's like... So apparently that could have been a reference, is what they're saying. Among the mutated foot ninjas, they get the stuff, they start mutating the Foot Clan, right?
God.
2 members pass a resemblance to Toka and Razor from the second live-action movie,
he's, like,
Teenage Mutant Ninja
screaming at
Turtles
the
2: The
TV.
Secret of the Ooze. It's so good.
I was screaming at the TV.
Well, like when, what's his name? The guy from the Purple Dragons.
Oh,
Hun.
Yeah. Hun.
Like when he
Hun.
becomes a turtle, I thought he looked a lot like Razor.
Yeah.
But then we actually saw Toka and Razor and I was like, holy shit, this is great.
That's him.
And apparently he's a reference to something else. Let's see here. One of the video screens in Times Square reads Lairdtronics, named after TMNT co-creator Peter Laird. The device Bebop, Rocksteady, and Hun used to track the team was first seen in the 1987 series episode Beware the Lotus. Beware the Lotus. When Hun becomes mutated, his mutant turtle form bears heavy resemblance to a past Ninja Turtles villain, Slash. I'm not familiar with Slash.
Got special chats. Shout out to our Patreon producer. He's in chat.
Hey, Basilius. Yeah, I guess he does kind of look like Slash. There he is. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is.
He looks so crazy.
There you go.
He's got those crazy eyes.
Slash.
It's going pretty good. We're talking about turtles.
He's a turtle. Let's see here. Towards the end of the movie, the original comic book turtles are seen standing on a rooftop. They strike the same exact pose as they do on the cover of the original of their comic book.
That's so cool.
The 1984 Shredder is easily defeated, possibly in reference to the fact that he was killed in the very first issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 series, Bebop and Rocksteady's clumsiness and stupidity would often foil Shredder's plans.
It would.
In the film, this returns with both being indirectly responsible for the ruining of the Utrom Shredder's plan. Among the dimensions shown in the Technodrome, these included the live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 film, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Legends of the Super Mutants from 1996. That's the anime, like, jacked, sexy turtles.
Jacked. They know what they was doing when they drew those turtles.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003 series episodes, same as it ever was, and Reality Check. So 2 specific episodes were shown. I don't know why. I guess maybe there's a reason they look different in that. I don't know, but those were shown. And the 2007 TMNT movie was also shown, among others. The Next Mutation is the only universe not shown during the multiverse scene.
Oh, Lord.
Well played, 4Kids. Well played. They're like, no, fuck that Saban shit. All right, we're not doing it.
No.
What do you got?
No, don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Let's see. Well, Eric said Hun is a reference to Slash, maybe Raphael's pet turtle that gets mutated.
Raphael had a pet turtle?
That's so weird.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of like when Goofy walks Pluto?
Yeah. Anyways, Basilius says, I'm at work, but I can listen in the background. LOL. And he said, also Basilius said, the only Slash I knew was in Guns N' Roses. Same here, buddy.
That's great. Oh my God, I love it.
Same here.
So, Maggie,
Matt.
what'd you think about all the tie-ins?
That was a lot.
Should they have shown the next mutation?
No.
All right, yeah.
It's blasphemy.
So let me ask you
Look
this.
at them, they're so ugly.
Kind of speaking to Godzilla earlier, right? Zilla, the Matthew Broderick 1998 movie,
yeah.
right? Godzilla. That
Good
Godzilla
soundtrack.
is considered a Zilla in the echelon of Godzilla, right? Of all the variants of Godzilla,
They made a movie
Zilla.
with that Zilla in it, and they beat the
shit
crap
out
out
of
of
it. Yeah.
him.
So I mean, that's what I'm getting
Her.
at is it? Well, now is it a her or are they just
I thought it
asexual?
I don't know. I called it a her
Yeah.
because she
I
had,
think they self-reproduce because I think they have that question,
oh, okay.
right? I think the mayor is
I
like,
think.
"Well, you tell me there's another one of these lizards out there? Hey, my name's Nedry, and I caused Jurassic Park to fail." I'm joking. It's not even the same actor. But like, so are we saying that these Ninja Turtles are the Zillas
Yes.
of turtles?
Yes.
Will there be, okay, everything always comes around, right? People hate shit, and then 20 years later, people are like, nah, that shit fucking kicked ass, right?
If this hasn't come back
the
yet.
prequel Turtles, or not Turtles, but the Star Wars, right? At the time, everyone was like, nah, fuck this shit. But then 20 years later, everybody
It's
loves
beloved.
it, right?
And the same thing will happen to the last 3 Star Wars movies.
Will we reach a time in our lifetime
I hope not.
where next mutation
No.
is beloved?
No.
Let us know in the chat. Do
No.
you think we will reach a time?
Venus was weird.
Hey, don't hate on Venus. Just
She's-
for no reason.
She's like behind him, like, focus.
Remember,
She's got
she had
superpowers.
superpowers, yeah. She's
Why?
named after Vincent DeMalo.
Venus de Malo, Matt, and I've seen that in person.
There you go. There it is.
Venus de Malo.
Why don't they have one named after the dude that ripped his ear off? What's his name?
Da Vinci?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Leonardo. No. The guy that Doctor Who went and saw.
What's it Monet?
The red-haired guy.
Monet?
No.
Oh God.
Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman was a Disney singer, Matt.
I got it. Don't worry. I got it. Artists.
Eric said we would have to love beloved Star Wars the Christmas special for her.
Oh my
Hey,
God. We tried to watch that.
We watched it.
Van Gogh.
That was hard. Van Gogh.
Yeah. Vincent.
Vincent. Yeah.
Also the Harbinger of Death on Lost. The dog. Oh yeah, thanks, Eric. Van Gogh. Yeah, he's got it.
Thanks,
He's got
Eric.
it. He's got it. Now let's get into Van Gogh out of here. But before we do, let's get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero.
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero.
That's right, everybody. Featured this week on the soundtrack, nothing.
Nothing.
Except the theme song to the 2003 series, the 2012 series, and Power Rangers in Space theme song. So, I'll be honest, I don't really remember what any of them sounded like. Here, let's just as a reminder.
I wasn't a big fan of the that
Was that the
theme
one that was
song.
like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I think
Here we
so.
go. Here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a big fan of that one.
All right. So, would you put that below current ranking of theme songs? Number 1, Ninja Rap. Number 2, Shell Shocked. Number 3, TMNT theme, the original cartoon theme. Number 4, Tarzan Boy. Oh. Number 5, Turtles theme crossed
Yes.
over with Ninja Rap. Shell Shock at number 6. Not Shell Shocked, but Shell Shock. And number 7, TURTLE Power. Where would you want to put?
Above Turtle Power. That's awful, isn't it?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, no, it's all right.
TURTLE power.
You only got power. Yours can't go in water.
Don't look at me, Swan. I can't say it like him.
Back to the Future.
I know, but it sounds like Adam Sandler.
2012 theme. There we go. All right, and then the 2003 song. How did that go?
Here we go.
I mean, it's not bad. I think I'd put it above Shell Shock.
Yeah.
Not Shell Shocked.
Shell Shock.
Just Shell Shock, yeah. You think that's a good spot?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, God. Are we going to listen to the Power Rangers in Space thing?
Mate, we were listening to these because we didn't remember them. Okay?
I know. But
the Power Rangers in Space is baked into my brain. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rangers in space. Let's control to outer space now. Flying higher than ever before. Rangers in space.
easy. Easy. Our Patreon producers at work.
Number one, right? We're putting Power Rangers in Space as the number one theme song for Turtles.
No, we are not.
Right? Obviously.
No.
Obviously. Come on.
No.
Maggie, Power Rangers in Space theme has all of these beat
Eric,
by a mile. All right? It's not even a question. Vanilla Ice wishes he was as good as Power Rangers in Space theme song, okay? In space! Come on.
That doesn't get me hyped.
All right, listen. Only because it's not a theme song to the Turtles,
Yeah.
I will agree to not put it at number one.
Okay, good.
I will say let's put it below Tarzan Boy.
I'm fine with that, sir.
Okay. Power Rangers. Your new number 5. Power Rangers in Space. All right.
Like, that's not even a Turtles song.
Your new theme song ranking. How many do we got now? So at number 1, Ninja Rap.
Yeah.
Number 2, Shell Shocked. Knock knock. You about to get shell shocked. Number 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme. What?
Eric says, wait. Where's the next mutation theme rank?
We did. Okay. No.
Oh, no.
He's right. All right. If it's going to be beloved one day, we got to include it. Okay.
Oh, God, I bet it's bad. All I remember is the yin yang. That's all I remember.
Next mutation theme song.
Their mouths are so gross. I'm not ready. And also,
hey.
Splinter looks weird.
Do we want to watch the 31-second intro or the minute-long music video that they made for it?
30 seconds,
Okay,
please. I'm sorry. This is so 90s. Bad 90s. It's clubbing music.
All right, Maggie. Where are we putting that?
At the bottom.
Wait. Are you
It's
gonna tell me?
11.
Are you gonna tell me it's below TURTLE Power?
No, it's not. That made me dance.
Really? So you're putting it above TURTLE Power? When we first started the show,
Mid-long one, Basilius one was to the middle. No, man, no. Their
I tell you
teeth
what,
creep
tell
me
you what,
out.
Maggie, you can take your headphones off. All right, me and
I don't want to see them.
me and the boys, we're gonna watch this.
Here you go, Basilius. Oh my God.
This reminds me of when Beetleborgs
Yes,
had a
where we found that Beetleborgs music video the other night. Oh, they stole the Beetleborgs theme song, Matt. Don't you hear it?
It's definitely the same song or the same singer.
Yeah.
3 typical average kids running around their comic strips, made a wish and there came Big Man Beetleborgs.
That's so weird.
Beetleborgs.
Spawn, you wasn't too slick about some things,
Dude,
but
they milked the dude from Power Rangers for everything. I don't even know if he did this, but
oh yeah, I know
Ron
that.
Wasserman, yeah, God, he's the best. Okay, I gotta now since we've added 3, I've got to renumber these because I'm not gonna be able to do that. So 6.
Oh, my head hurts.
We got number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, and number 11. Okay, your new ranking. Number 1, Ninja Rap. Number 2, Knock Knock, you about to get shell shocked. We should make a Spotify playlist of all the theme songs.
God. But you can't find one of them though, and that we really like that one.
Number 3,
Weird looking teeth. Yes.
Who
yes.
said that?
Basilius.
Yeah, no, for real.
Thank you.
Their teeth were so freaking.
That's so nasty.
All right. Sorry, I had to bring chat back up. I forgot to put it up. All right. Let's see here. Number 3, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And number 4, Tarzan Boy.
Oh.
Number 5, Power Rangers in Space. Rangers in Space. Number 6, Turtles theme X Ninja Rap. And the only reason it's low is because it's not real.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
It was really cool to listen to.
It's
I was
great.
I was like, I love
it
this.
could be number 1. It's just not real. So
We can't find it.
Like, it's not even that we can't find it. It's not even credited.
No.
Like, they credited both songs separately.
It's like they
so
got a
it's not
special
real.
DJ just for the end of the credits.
Maybe it's DJ Chunky XL.
They got DJ Roomba to do the credits for
Oh
it.
my god. All right. Number 7, the 2003 theme. And number 8, Shell Shock. Not
Shell
Shell
Shock.
Shocked, but just Shell Shock. Number 9, the 2012 theme. See, I like how we're not singing any of these because we don't know.
We don't know.
We literally just listened to them, and I can't even tell you what they sounded like. Number 10, Next Mutation.
It's club and music. Yin Yangs.
I feel like I want to rip the song from this YouTube video, put it on an MP3 player, hook it up to the sound system down in the cave, and have
You
a
don't
rave,
have a cave.
rave in the cave. The cave rave.
Oh.
Cave rave. I feel so alive, Chloe. And then, of course, bringing it up the ass. Number 11. Power.
Babies. Babies. You made me babies.
Mama. Mama. Mom.
Mama.
So many to pick from, Basilius says.
Next time on Turtles. Everybody, we'll be back next. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. It's time for the countdown to Mayhem. Again, I was trying to get it to go back and forth. It just would not do it. Mutant Mayhem comes out today.
Hey!
The countdown is over.
Yeah.
It's out.
We're going to
It is
go
out
watch it
now.
Saturday.
That's right, everybody. And speaking of, we'll be doing it, doing the Going Back to the Sewers special date and time. We'll be back next Monday at 9 o'clock. We'll begin the Hopefully Awesome show as we normally do. And then once we move into the review section, that's when we will transition into Going Back to the Sewers series finale for now. I mean, obviously, when the new show starts, we might.
Yeah.
I mean, that would actually be kind of fun
Yeah,
if we did.
Nickelodeon CEO's already ordered a show and a sequel, so
I mean, if they like release an episode every week, like that could be a fun thing we do weekly and bring it back, just for each episode.
Yeah.
Could be kind of cool. But we'll see. I mean, that's several years down the way.
Basilius, heck yeah, man. Rave in the cave, but then he put babies, they're babies, rah!
Babies. Tasty babies. It's a Buffy reference. God, I just realized how horrible it sounds.
Yes.
It's a troll. It's a troll that was going to marry Anya, and he ate babies. Okay, that's that whole. I just realized how terrible that
This
is.
is like
So
the
I'm just not
second
gonna-
night in a row we brought up Buffy.
I'm saying, man, going back to
Oh.
Sunnydale.
Also, we're trying to decide what we're going to do next as another
Like now that Going Back to the
Yeah.
series is wrapping up.
But did we agree on doing...
Hey, we're not supposed to be talking about this.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
Sorry.
joking. No. We've decided that what we're going to do for the next few weeks, at the very least, maybe...
just to give us a break.
Yeah. We used to do this show called Super 90s Playback. And by used to do it, I mean we did one episode.
Episode, because it was a lot.
It was a lot.
But I think doing it live may help.
So like we kind of did it like it was back when we also did video game playthroughs. So like
It was going, that's back when like we had like 3 channels going.
yeah,
So.
it was just a bad idea. But so basically what we do is I have these crates of tapes that I recorded back in the 90s and early 2000s. Of just random shit. I mean, I'm talking Goosebumps, Fox Kids.
The only episode we did, we covered the Kids' Choice Award.
Yes, and you can actually still find it. It is available on our channel. But so we're talking about going live on Wednesdays, picking a random tape, and we all just watch it and react to it together.
Yeah, and we'll fast forward through anything.
Yeah. Like we're not gonna watch it straight through, but like we'll go through like the commercials and like if it's an episode of something. I think
it's a toy that we recognize.
We had recorded a second episode but never posted it, and it was like Boy Meets World was on it, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And then like there was some TGIF bumpers and stuff. Like all of that was on a separate episode that just never got made. So we're thinking about doing that. So let us know if that sounds like something fun. Again, it would just be more of hanging out together. There wouldn't really be like a bunch of segments or anything.
Eric in chat says 80s cartoon theme song rankings, maybe 10 or 5 and an episode, and discuss the series a bit. Intros, I meant not the episodes.
Ooh, yeah, that
would be fun.
That'd be fun.
That'd be a good one to do one night.
Yeah, just bring up like we could even just pull up like YouTube videos and react.
That'd be
to them,
fun.
That'd be good.
That.
So that's probably what we'll do.
Good
we
idea, dude.
We are discussing what our next Going Back to series will be. We haven't landed on anything just yet. We got a couple of ideas for a few, and there's some that we're thinking about that would take a long time.
Maggie's gonna need more medicine if we do the one that he's laughing about.
We were thinking about like just to give you an idea of where our head's at. Okay, we were thinking about maybe doing the going back to Angel Grove and doing Power Rangers. At least the Zordon series. Yeah. So that would be Mighty Morphin Zeo Turbo in space, and we would go ahead and include Lost Galaxy on it. But there's 60 episodes in season 1. Okay, so and that's just season 1. I mean, that is a long commitment for that. So we haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Another one we talked about maybe doing was Digimon. Big fan of Digimon. They're actually bringing back some Digimon stuff. They're releasing the movies for the first time in English and stuff.
Remastering, I guess you would say.
Yeah, the Fox Kids Digimon movie is actually going to be in HD now, which is insane.
They got almost all the original voice. Yeah,
to do the English dubs of the original versions of the movie, because they kind of Frankenstein 3 movies together for the Digimon movie. What?
Eric is like listing cartoon intros. He put Heathcliff, DuckTales, Mask, and he went, "Oh my god, that's a lot of Rangers." That's a lot.
If you haven't seen this video, everybody go look it up.
DuckTales animal sounds.
It's DuckTales, but done by animals.
Yeah.
And it's just they took the sounds of animals.
So
it kills me.
It kills them every time. Every time.
And then of course we've mentioned doing Reboot. We've mentioned doing Sailor Moon. We've mentioned Lost and Buffy. I mean, there's a lot. And I mean,
and I told him not to do Buffy because I feel like a lot of people do Buffy right now.
Yeah, that's true. And at some point we want to do Stranger Things, but we want that to kind of tie in to when the new one comes out. So kind of like how like Transformers tied into Rise of the Beast and Turtles tied into
Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah. So whenever
Yeah.
we get an official date for Stranger Things, we might try and set that up.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to rewatch it before the last series comes out anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's kind of what we're thinking.
That's our plan.
So until we decide, like Maggie and I was saying, we'll be back next Wednesday at 9 with Super 90s playback, and we're just gonna kind of chill out and watch some VHS tapes together. So
Reminisce about the toys that we
Dude,
don't have anymore.
I can't wait until we find that I have this one VHS tape, okay, and it has the opening to WrestleMania 2000 on the Nintendo 64. Okay,
Yes.
me and my buddy Josh, we found out that you can alter the way the wrestlers look. Okay, and if you do, it uses those models in the opening like cutscene.
Yeah.
So we changed how all of them look. Like we figured out like who was doing what in the
Yeah.
opening movie, and we remade it. Like we changed the characters to be the people we wanted it to be. So like there's one
Oh God.
where like two people are choke slamming another person, and so we put we put 3 different Mick Foleys. Like so like one's Mankind, one's Dude Love, and one's Cactus Jack, and like 2 of them are choke slamming
Oh,
the
yeah,
other
I
one.
forgot they had so many.
So I can't wait till we find that. That's gonna be great. Oh my god.
Eric seems interested in Stranger Things. He says
nice.
nice. Basilius says whichever one you guys pick sounds fun to me.
Sweet. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks.
We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Patreon producer.
But yes, Patreon producer Basilius of Stupidionia, thank you so much for being who you are. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
So we'll be back. Again, we've got some other stuff coming out the rest of this week, trailer reactions, reviews, all that kind of stuff. So be sure and check those out. We'll be back again live next Monday with the Hopefully Awesome Show / series finale of Going Back to the Sewers.
Going back to the series.
Talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and lots of polls and shorts going out over the next few days, specifically about Turtles. We're really leaning into that this weekend. And then, of course, we'll be back next Tuesday with Going Back to Smallville. About to wrap up season 3. Crazy that we're already there. And next Wednesday, first time going live with the Super 90s playback. So remember, if you'd like to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome like these fine folks did. $5 gets you the exclusive content as well as your name on every video we do. But that's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We had a lot of fun talking Turtles today. Again,
So
I think
much
this is
fun.
maybe one of my favorite episodes that we've done.
Yes.
It was just a blast.
And
So,
also, we talked about random things.
yes, like the band Heroes. Don't look it up. It's not worth it. Yo.
I'm sorry, chat.
No, you're good. You're good.
Eric says Wednesday at 9, be there or be VHS style. Basilius says you're welcome.
Be there or be 4x3.
Yeah. And Eric says rest in peace, Paul Rubens. Yes. Uh-oh. We're
Everything's
froze.
yeah.
We're
God,
froze.
of course.
Thank you, Eric and Basilius and Billy, for being in chat.
I
If
would
you still
say
hear me.
More than likely, they can still hear us. It's just the screen doing
But
that
yes,
thing again.
Paul Rubens, that one hurt this week.
Yeah.
Guys, it really hurts. I cried quite a bit.
Yeah, it sucked. It's the computer will
Okay.
come back up. The stream deck, like,
We
literally
appreciate
shut
you,
down.
dudes.
So that's gonna wrap it up for us.
Our computer just went kapoo.
We'll go ahead and say bye. It's gonna keep streaming for a little bit, but I'm gonna mute the mics
Eric
and
says that he
stuff.
can hear us.
And we in order for this to stop the live stream, we might have to restart the computer. So it's gonna show us live, but we'll go ahead and say we're done. So,
Yeah, we're done.
thanks for watching, everybody, and as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye.